Hello and welcome, my name is Piera and today I'm here with a non-spoiler discussion on The Heart Forger by Rin Chupeco. So for those of you who are not aware, The Heart Forger is book 2 in the Bone Witch series. I, for some reason, do not know where my copy of The Bone Witch actually is, so I can't show you, but this is The Bone Witch, if for some reason you do not know. Book 2 was recently released. I picked it up because A, this fucking cover is incredible, and B, because I loved The Bone Witch. Now, I read The Bone Witch, I think, last year, and I remember really loving it. And, you know, as time went on, I read other great books. I remember that I loved it, but I didn't realize how much I loved it. And then, picking up The Heart Forger, straight back into how much I loved it. So much. Now, I'm not going to give away too much of it because obviously it is a sequel. I think I have a book review of The Bone Witch in one of my wrap-ups. I don't know where it is, so you can, if you want to deal with that, you can go back and find it. Red is not my color, I'm just noticing now. Anyway, so I'm not going to get too much into it, but I can say that I absolutely adored it. It was, apart from Tess of the Road, which I read straight after this, these two, that and this, were my favorite books that I've read this year. So if that doesn't say anything, I don't know what does. And for those of you asking, I read Iron Gold last year, so I mean, like, technically, whatever. Fucking great. Tia, our protagonist, is back in full force. She's incredible, she's dark, she makes good choices and bad choices and stupid decisions and good decisions, and I really love her. Fox is back and he's incredible as ever. I love her, like, dead but not dead brother. The romance in this is slow burn, and I know it's like kind of alluded to in book 1. In book 2 it like comes to fruition, and it was just really nice. Like, there's some bits of the romance that I was like, nah, that's super questionable, kinda weird, bit insta-lovey, but also like I totally vibe it. In terms of like our male love interest, I love enemies to lovers. Like, that's gonna be a thing forever that I enjoy, but there's still that like snarky banter. I love it. As I said, like when the reveal did happen, it was like, bam, we're in love, and I was kind of like, oh, but also like, ah, so it was fine. The Deva and like the whole necromancy aspect of The Heart Forger, so good. Like, I want more of that. Again, this is another one that I wish that I had reread The Bone Witch immediately before reading The Heart Forger, because it took me a while to get back into the world and into the characters because there's so many of them, and who was where and what was who, and just whatever the heck was going on. But anyway, point of the story is I loved The Heart Forger, definitely one of my favorite books that I have read this year, and I think you should all go and pick it up if you've read The Bone Witch and you loved it. Mind you, I had reservations about The Bone Witch because it was such a deep, involved book. Like, there's so much world building and characters and language, and it took me a while to really wrap my head around it, and it was kind of slow. Like, not much happened in The Bone Witch except for like the discovery of it all. But The Heart Forger was definitely like one step above that, with more action, lots of traveling, lots of things to do. But of course there's like a glossary in the back that tells you about the places that are on the map in the front, which is super handy. I love maps. Hello, Tactus. Anyway, those are my thoughts on The Heart Forger by Rin Chupeco. I definitely recommend picking it up. If you've read it, if you're planning on reading it, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Okay, bye!